everybody from South Africa. It is your melody host, Charmaine. Good evening, good morning, good day, whatever it is at your time. My time, it is noon, beautiful, sunny. And today I am with Caleb Bannatyne, also known as Dextress, our underground king, freestyle king, rising hip hop star, and also a member of Blaze Riders, all the way
Hello.
from Cape Town.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hi, how you doing? Hi.
And I'm also
uh,
with Marina. Hello, Marina.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the Melody Show with our amazing Charmaine, our melody host, all the way from South Africa. And I think you are in Johannesburg. And now we have, oh my God, we have the most amazing king I ever met. Over to you,
hi.
Charmaine.
The compliments, man.
Yes. So, Caleb, we keep calling you this underground freestyle king. Before we even get to know you, so our audience gets to know you personally and your story, just is there, can you hit us with something?
Um, sure, man. What do you want me to hit you with? Give me something you'd like me to rap about for you for a second.
Oh, fantastic. I would like you to rap about Jazz It Up. It's the Jazz It Up is the show, is the program under the show. So this is a melody show, and then Jazz It Up is the
Awesome.
program for young artists like yourself, South African artists, to uh, showcase their talent and be broadcasted on the show.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I can do something based on that. Cool.
Okay,
Do you want me to drop it for you now? Yeah?
drop it, drop it. Just
Cool,
drop it.
man. Okay, cool. So we're trying to seek some melodies and trying to jazz it up. Trying to smoke some weed, sit back and laugh it up. Everybody's focused on drinking just half a cup of the alcoholic beverages, but I'm just like, man, that all I'm trying to do is spit raps. Everybody want to kick facts. All I want to do is get a little bit of that jazz, feel a little good on this day, laugh. Everybody want to feel me. I just want to see how everyone's doing. Trying to bring peace, trying to see everything that's going on in SA and overseas. I came out my mom's ovaries, and I'm thinking that, like, damn, the G's that hear this are going to fear this. No one's coming near this. I could give you that. Anything else is going to require royalties.
Wow, that is amazing. Tell us,
uh,
and our viewers at home, because nobody, not everybody understands this hip hop and rap. For
yeah,
you, I mean, it's also rare. It being, we are in South Africa, and I saw on one of your
yeah.
posts that it's. Are you accepted as a young white South African rapper in the industry?
Yeah, well, being Caucasian definitely has a couple of its boosts and a couple of its setbacks. But I mean, it's like with everything in life. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
what industry you go into, what are you doing. It's like if people can see that you're giving it your all, they're going to respect you regardless. So I think it's not so much. I think the hard time comes from just personal issues, you know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the music and the South African hip hop industry. I feel we're a bit overlooked because everything from the States is like pushed out more so than any other country. But it's a slowly growing process. You just have to put all your issues aside, regardless of who you are, what color your skin may be, what language you may speak, wherever you are in the world. I mean, there's no limitations to how far you can get. So I think at the end of the day, what it boils down to is if you're working hard enough and the people around you and the people listening to you can see that, they're always going to be inclined to help you move forward, you know. So but yeah, specifically speaking about the South African hip hop industry, I think a couple of the people have just been misled by what's going on overseas and they're trying to replicate that image. But actually, one of the super producers, so to say, from South Africa, Gabby LaRue, actually addressed this topic a couple months ago, saying that too many of the like megastars in South Africa's music industry are trying to replicate something from overseas. And I think that's our biggest issue right now. The biggest problem that we have in hip hop, actually in general, no matter where you're from, I think all the countries that have so much diversity in culture. I mean, Europe is a place that holds so many different nationalities, you know, and in Europe, you hear them trying to replicate the States. Here you hear us trying to replicate the States, and I think we've just been a bit misled as to like having our authenticity and having that still. But otherwise, it's good, man. Music is freedom, so it doesn't matter really where in the world you're doing it, as long as you're having a good bit of expression, work hard. It's great.
Wow, that's it. I'm really happy that we got that out of the way because I wanted to just just attack it and break it out because I know that
Yeah.
Marina is going to really I don't know, get to know you and Marina.
Yes, so I'm just taking notes. It's all new for me and so exciting. And you know what? I love the word royalties. Tell me more about this. So what's happening in your life? What is exciting? Who is after you? Who wants your genius? Who wants to monetize you?
Okay, well, mostly our biggest how would you say support like there's like the people that really want us to get out there. Surprisingly, is actually people our age. They're the people trying to get us. You know, so to say. When
They're the clever ones, yes.
yeah, they know. I mean, the coolest thing about our generation is people are more willing to work together than try and work on their own individual goals. So collaboration is something that occurs a lot more nowadays. I was making such a complete joke about the royalties part. Like I'm not about attaining money for creating the arts per se.
I think you have to remind us because we all learn from you right now, and I think it's very important to understand that yes, you might be very young, you might be on your own. You are part of community, but you are out there right now. You got the mic and you express your passion all by yourself because you don't need anyone. Of course, you need the community, you need the family of believers in your genius. But at the end of the day, you need to believe in yourself. And the fact that you are aware of your worth and you are so brilliant, I have hope for this planet. I have hope for this world because people are losing what is most important, their true worth. They don't believe in themselves, and this is why we are in this total mess. This is why we have war instead of peace. This is why we have poverty instead of wealth and fortunes. And while you are making the difference in other people's life, you are making the fortune, because unless you make the fortune, you can't help anyone. Over to you, Charmaine.
Charmaine.
So you could carry on. We lost her for a couple of minutes, but that's okay. She'll come back. So it's over to you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, what you say about having to believe in yourself is most definitely, if not the most important thing, because it starts with a little bit of faith in your own, like in your own passion, and then you take that further and you start expressing your passion to other people, and then there'll be one or two people that have faith in you, and like you say, you require the community to move forward essentially, but you can't grow a tree from roots. You know, the tree starts with a seed, and I think the planting of that seed, the metaphorical seed, is having faith in yourself, and then the root structure is the people closest to you who you can get to believe in your passion, and then the tree is practically like the leaves and the rest of the tree is made up out of community and the larger fan base, people that follow your movements. So it all starts with yourself and having your own idea and having belief in yourself, because without any of that, it doesn't matter how many other people believe in you. If you don't believe in yourself, you're never going to be able to move forward, because it's your actions that make you what you want to be. So that's definitely most important, above all, actually. Yeah.
So this is how you started. You sold it to yourself. You sold. It's like the baby, when first is born, today is the International Day of Children all over the world. So that's why I keep thinking of children, because each one of us, even I lost track of how many decades ago I left my childhood behind. The child
Yeah.
is never left me. So it's staying a child at heart, because the child, when he's born, the first thing each one of us does coming on this planet is screaming. So why not rapping?
Yeah. Well, I think it's not per se just rapping. I think people find a passion. Like rapping just happens to be my passion, you know, and my outlet. But I think everyone finds their passion along the way, and whatever their passion may be, it's their outlet and their expression. So some people find it, for instance, with drawing or painting, they find a way to rid themselves of frustrations or express emotion that they're feeling at that time through art. Some people find it through acting. People like myself find it through rapping. You get some people that find it with sports, and I think as long as someone's finding something, a passion to occupy themselves, that's more important per se than even just like verbally expressing yourself, because some people just aren't speakers. I, for one, I'm definitely a people's person, so I love verbalizing my issues. Hence, I chose rap as a career path. But some people would find a better way to express themselves, for instance, by surfing, you know, and that's their emotional outlet. And I think as long as when you find that passion, you give everything towards it, because too many people are like reluctant to follow a dream. You know, too many people they'll find something that they really appreciate, and then they'll step back from it because they'll think like, oh, I'm not going to be able to make enough money off this to survive, or like they start worrying about the future, and then they resort to getting inverted commas a normal job, a basic job, you know, a 9-to-5 job. And I think that's where we go wrong. I think you need to focus on the passion when you find it, and expressing yourself through that, and trying to actually make your fortune off that. Because if you don't do that, you're never going to be happy working a normal job for the rest of your life, when you could have worked a bit harder, chased the passion, and made money off that. So yeah, I think it's most important to at least just believe in yourself and chase whatever you feel is most important to you.
Wow, Charmaine, are you back?
I'm back. I'm back. So, Caleb, Marina, you are also, Caleb, part of a band, Blaze Riders, and
Yes.
how is that working out? Are you guys still together, or are we going to hear from you soon? Is there something coming up? You know, what's going on there?
So many plans in the works, man. Like right now I'm lying down because the majority of like my resting time I actually don't lie down, so I'm embracing it right now. But we've been super busy. I mean, as with anything, I think when you're working together, a cluster of people, there'll be like some frustrating times. And we've definitely been experiencing a couple of those. We are still together. We've unfortunately just lost one of the members, but otherwise everything is still moving forward. But yeah, the Blaze Riders, it's a 5-man group actually now. We got a new producer in. So at the moment we 3 rappers and a recording engineer and a producer. We're working on our second EP of a series of 3. We released Growing Slowly last year, August. We're currently working on an EP called The Harvest. It's going to touch on, I mean, obviously the Blaze Riders, for those of you who don't know us and who are hearing of us for the first time, we're a very proactive group for the support of medicinal marijuana and the recreational marijuana use. So any stoners out there listening, hi, we are the Blaze Riders. Yeah, but we have a motto. The motto is keep blazing, and a lot of people, because we support recreational use of marijuana, they get the motto wrong, and they think we mean keep blazing, like keep smoking weed. But a big thing about the Blaze Riders and each of us as individuals is we want to inspire people that hear of us or see us doing what we're doing. We want to inspire them to chase their dreams, as I've been speaking about in a couple of last minutes. And our motto is keep blazing, and keep blazing practically is don't let anyone blow out your flame. Because everyone has a passion, and everyone's passion to me is represented as a flame, something that keeps them going, something that keeps warmth inside of them, something that gives them light. And if you're going to let someone blow out your flame, you're going to lose that passion, you're going to lose the color in your life, the light in your life, so to say. So when we go up on stage, or when we post anything, we just always end it off with a little hashtag, keep blazing. And it's just every time when I have someone see that, I want them to think, you know, he's saying this with intent that I must keep following my dreams, keep chasing my passions, keep aspiring to do bigger things than just be another number in society. And I think if people can take away from that and inspire themselves to move forward, that would be I speak on behalf of the Blaze Riders when I say this, that would be a very good thing to leave Earth with. If we could leave people with the mindset to do better for themselves via chasing their passion, I'll be content to die right now if all the people listening to this can at least take that forward with them and want to go further in life. So yeah.
Wow.
Sure.
Wow. Taking notes, people. To our listeners out there, I can't wait for another piece of royalty free this time, for the sake of our listeners who want to feel your passion. Over to you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if there's anyone out there listening, there's actually something that I wrote in 2012, I think it was 2012, September in 2012, and it's words that have like stuck with me for a very long time. And if I could have a minute just to like a cappella, like freestyle it for you guys.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, bear in mind, like, it's my favorite thing about the world is that people think that, you know, the world they're living in is the most important, but the real world, everything that's really happening out there is the bigger worrying factor, because what happens in your life might not influence the world, but it influences you, and you are as part, like a puzzle. If a puzzle doesn't have one piece in it, it's no longer a puzzle, you know. So I just want people to listen to this open-mindedly and just not take any offense to it in any way whatsoever. But yeah, here goes. It starts off with, we are living in a world run on anger and hate, and I cannot wait till one day when I can escape out of this life I am living as if I am in a prison, because there's people on the streets that have intentions of killing others and taking their lives. There are men raping their wives, divorces breaking family ties, and even I have seen kids about to die of hunger but can't cry because their eyes are far too dry. Already have child soldiers carrying machetes instead of teddies, saying they're ready to go to war, but they are barely out of their mothers' bellies. They should be playing outside, smiling, living their lives carefree. I see why people turn to drugs, seeking a lethargic catharsis until they're your carcass, and this isn't the harshest possible way to put it, and one shouldn't say you couldn't make a change, because if you tried, you possibly could have. And that's why I'm speaking up. Now people's ears are peeking up, and they say we can't attempt at keeping up with all this violence. However, I refuse to stay silent. It's about time that we started climbing back up the ladder, start residing in a place where the following's all you'll be finding. We need one hell of a reminding that we should be living by peace, love, unity, and respect. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. That's 4 years ago, and I've been living by that acronym PLUR, peace, love, unity, and respect, for the last 4 years.
Wow.
A lot to think about. Until next
Yeah.
time, from all of us is peace, love, unity, and respect. Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.